Hi guys! This video is going to cover a few things, namely the absence of my Skyrim Let's Play and the reason why. Because if you hadn't noticed, the last episode of Skyrim went up about 4 months ago. 4 months is an insanely long time, and unfortunately, until recently, I haven't had the chance to rectify the issue. So basically the reason for this delay was a major mistake on my part. I'll admit it, totally me, like don't really be surprised. I'm not. It was major mistake on my part in regards to my mods. Now, for those of you who mod your games just as heavily as I do, you will understand the risks we take when we do so. It's imperative that most of the time we follow the correct protocol to ensure the mod installs and functions properly once we get in game. This was a task I failed to heed, and as a result, my save file became glitched to the high heavens. Now, thankfully, it was just an issue of constantly crashing to desktop in a specific area right outside of Whiterun. If you guys have ever played Skyrim, which I'm sure many of you have, or you wouldn't be watching this Let's Play, you will know that when you first go to Skyrim, there are many things going on for your first visit. There are many scripted events around Skyrim, and if you don't know what I mean by scripts, that would be something for another video because we'd be here all day. But basically, it just means there are a lot of things the game needs to physically load in that first visit to Whiterun, because basically the game has made it so your first visit to a major city is very eventful and very full of just things that you can do. So, you know, a way to bring you into the story. So I had installed a great many mods that altered the scripts of the game and loaded a lot of things in that area, which resulted in the constant crashing. It was literally in one specific spot. And it had to do namely with the companions fighting that giant in that farm, that little farm plot on the left as you're walking down that road. So I could go all the way around I could go all the way around Whiterun without crashing. I could go to any other city without crashing. It was just this one area. And so I finally had to sit down and disable a bunch of mods that altered that area. And, you know, you sit there and you think, you know, certain mods can't possibly alter this area, but they really, in reality, do. So I had to sit down and do a lot of finagling, and I finally got it to work. So thankfully, because of this, my Skyrim Let's Play will be returning. I've actually been getting really upset about the fact that I brought this LP to the channel, really wanted to do it, and have not been able to. The other thing I want to talk about is just how this is going to affect the Let's Play as a whole. And by that, I'm talking about namely whiskey. For those of you who don't know, I adopted a puppy, a Siberian Husky puppy, in February, and he is now 7 months old. Whiskey is still in that puppy stage where he likes to play, make noise, and annoy the crap out of me. As much as I love him to death, that is just what he does. So I've really had to kind of change how I record, and I've really had to kind of make allowances for the time that he takes away from recording, and just, you know, he sits in my office with me when I record because I can't trust him to just free roam around the house. So of course he's playing at my feet, chewing on things that are loud, playing with squeaky toys. I try to take the squeaky toys away from him when I'm recording, but he still makes noise. So the only way that I can really record is at night when he's asleep in his crate. And unfortunately, because of the space in my home, Whiskey's crate and sleeping area is actually in my office. So as you can see here, his crate is backed up against this wall, and my office space is directly in front of that, so I really have to share this space with him. So when I record Skyrim, I found a way to get around that by pushing his crate into the next room, and then putting him to bed later at night. But that's basically my big issue, which isn't that terrible, but I'm having to change some things. So anyway, I am going to be trying to find a way to record around this issue, which means that the Skyrim Let's Play is still going to be put on a back burner to an extent, but the videos are still going to be coming. Now, don't expect a huge amount of videos now that this is working again, because I can promise you that they're not going to be like soaring to the channel as we speak. It's still going to take me quite a bit of time to get everything ready and flowing again. If you can hear him right next to me right now, that is Whiskey. He's chewing on a squeaky toy, so obviously it's not his bedtime yet. So, yeah. So don't expect Skyrim to return in full force just yet. I have a great many things that are ahead of this. The fact that I fixed this is wonderful, but unfortunately it's come at a time where I'm trying to get back into the swing of putting up videos regularly, and this was actually put on the back burner anyway. And I just happen to have some time to try to fix it. So, in light of that, I am going to put up a video hopefully sometime this week or next week, but that might be the only video for a little while. So, if you guys are still interested in watching the Let's Play, I feel like you probably are going to have to go back to episode 1 and watch it over again to catch yourself up to speed, since it has been such a long time. I know a lot of you are super excited. You saw my post on Twitter that I finally got it working, so hopefully you guys are still excited and want to experience the land of Skyrim with me. So I'm going to stop rambling and get to work on bringing it to the channel. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you enjoy. And I hope to see you at my Let's Play. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.